Alrighty, well, big news has officially dropped, and it involves this man right here. Obviously, it's been an absolute roller coaster, as you could say, because when he initially dropped as a free-to-play character, fantastic, obviously, because it was because it was at the very beginning of the game. He did drop off, right? Lost his value. In comes the whole potential system, and he becomes, as some would say, a mini SUKUNA, of course. And so kind of shoots back up on the ranks of being the best of the best. But the one thing which I have been waiting for, and I know many others have been waiting for, is a summonable version of him. And ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come, and I am so glad that I waited, because obviously we just had a brand spanking new Megami release, who's actually pretty good. And obviously I dropped a few multis, tried my luck, and I was deciding on waiting until the very last minute to try and pull him. So basically like a day or two before his banner disappears, just quickly nab him. But it was more so of just to kind of see what the developers are going to do, because again, we are now officially leading into the anniversary, or at least the pre-anniversary. So they're going to start pulling the trigger, and they are pulling the trigger. They are absolutely not holding back, because the announcement, obviously Global, Global's doing its thing. Can't deny that. Global's doing its thing. But because we're getting close to that big celebration time for JJK, the characters that are going to be releasing right now are going to be some crazy characters. Right? We're going to see some hype. We're going to see some excitement. And the one thing which, when I first fought this Jogo, of course, is that, seeing some unique attacks and whatnot, and I'm just like, why couldn't we get anything like that? Alright, well, the time has come. It's time to go big, because come in 2 days' time, we're going to get the summonable version of Jogo. So just to quickly give you guys a little bit of a run through on what's going down. So I believe it's going to be the same for Global 2, if I'm correct in saying. Let me just double check. Yeah, so on the 19th on both versions, there's going to be a huge celebration for 20 million downloads. So on the JP side of things, we are going to be getting a GSSR ticket, so that's fantastic. I don't think Global... I'm sure Global will get this. Yeah, it's not being specified, but obviously Global does have their timeline set in terms of the two characters in question that are going to be dropping, of course, as well as Mai, of course. So they're going to be... Oh, wait, I forgot Dragon's also going to be a thing. That's interesting. Kind of get him in the game a little bit earlier than beforehand, but that's expected. But yeah, in terms of the 25 million downloads, the only thing for Global has been mentioned is a GSSR banner, but I assume a ticket will be given out in some form at a later time. But on JP, we're getting a ticket, and same as Global, we are going to be getting a GSSR multi-banner, and obviously Chozo's in there, so that's crazy. Very up to date right there, very nice, of course. And then what is this? The web shop exclusive. You can purchase the 3,000 yen, allowing you to obtain 3,000 paid kaiju and 500 free kaiju. Okay, so if you're pay to win, then have at it, enjoy. But this is it. So this is a future. Well, I say future character. This character is releasing on Friday, and I am so happy. Like I said, I decided not to go crazy for Fushiguro just yet, because this also confirms on what the anniversary is also going to be in terms of character wise. So, bro, look at this man. That looks so menacing. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be getting the Jogo that fought against SUKUNA, which furthermore confirms that SUKUNA is 1000% for the 2nd year anniversary. But this is what I'm talking about. He is going to, I'm expecting some insane stuff for this man. Obviously we just had Megami, who is a red typing, so I don't even know where this Jogo will go in terms of typing. He's going to be an absolute monster. I feel like he's going to do something crazy with burn, surely. There's going to be some form of stackable ability in terms of, the amount of burn that he can apply that will then, give us a bigger outcome in terms of damage. Something insane is going to happen, because you see this and you're just like, yeah, he's going to absolutely eviscerate the enemy now. So we are on the verge of absolute craziness, and obviously this is leading into, if anything, this to me is like pre-anniversary hype. Let's be real, this is insane. We could technically class, well, I mean, I would say pre-anniversary is in October, but either way, that is yeah, that's the situation that we're in right now. You know, Megami was a little bit of a trap. It's been a hot minute since we had him, so obviously a lot of people did kind of fall into wanting to pull the man. He's a good character, so I can't blame you. But in terms of where red typing is at right now, I'm kind of content with, you know, having my Nanami, having my Gojo and whatnot. It's not exactly that much of a chase character. And yeah, the trap was set, the bait was there, and they have shown their true colors, because, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting the first ever summonable Jogo, and once again, the version that fought against Sukuna. But yeah, we're going to get more information tomorrow. Hopefully we get a full kind of list in terms of what he's going to be doing, get a brief little foundation on what we're working with, of course. But this is just, I feel bad for Global, because it's like I know, because obviously Chozo's coming up next for Global. I mean, very, very soon. I know a lot of people are excited for him and hyped for this character, of course. And then obviously Megami, that's also got a lot of people's eye on, you know, in terms of preparing for him. Now we've got this. It's just like, who do you... It really is on who do you go for. But it comes down to on the characters that you need. But then again, if you've got good set teams for each typing, just kind of go for the one that you favor the most, you know. But at the same time, it's nice to know that Global does have that breathing room and no rush for their Global. So in terms of whoever the second anniversary is for JP, Global will get it in a nice timely manner. Still gonna stand by and say that it was very unnecessary for them to go crazy in terms of attempting to catch up. Very unnecessary, but yeah, craziness going on right now. Was not expecting that at all. I was predicting to say that I think Mahito was in favor of being pre-anniversary or kind of close to pre-anniversary time. That was the character that I was falling in line for, to be like, that probably might be the case. Didn't expect that. I mean, I think eventually Jogo, or that version of Jogo, was going to get added into the game, but I'm curious to see on if anything more will be announced in terms of if we can get a little bit of a hint on, or a clue, I guess, on second year. Obviously there'll be a live stream happening and whatnot before the second year anniversary. I assume the live stream will be happening near the end of October. So I think that's when we'll get our clear indication on what the game plan is going forward with what you call it, the second year anniversary. Now, I also suspect that they might not even hold back with Sukuna's release, because it's kind of a given at this point. Like, we know we're going to get him. So I suspect that he might be one of the two to get revealed, and then they'll probably keep the final character a bit of a secret, which I'm still hoping it to be Mahoraga, of course, the Megami version. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Summonable Jogo is officially going to be in the game in 2 days' time, and this man is going to be causing havoc, knowing how strong and how much of a beast of a character that he was. Oh, that he is, you know, we'll put some respect on his name. But yeah, I am truly excited to see how he's going to... Wait, did I do... Is this my third Megami? I've lost count. I'm so distracted and so excited about Friday, so... Yeah, Megami, Red Megami, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to have to leave you to the side for the one time, my guy, because all my focus is on the beast Jogo right now. So, excited for that. That's going to be his... Yeah, I feel like that's going to be his ultimate, surely. But then again, this Jogo does do his ultimate back-to-back twice. I suspect there's going to be some... Oh, if they do anything like that, that'll be pretty crazy. Like, he has like a percentage to where he won't consume any of his ult. So that way you can drop it back to back. That might be something that they might do. Just food for thought. Just going off from... This could be a little bit of a hint. Who knows? But yeah, that is pretty much what's going down, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of JJK Phatom Parade. We are at a period of the game where it is very, very exciting. We've got non-stop hype characters coming our way. And it really comes down to just kind of picking and choosing on who you want, on who you want more, you know? Especially for the free-to-play peeps out there. So anyway... Yeah, cool. Just back-to-back attack me, why don't you? Anyway, yeah, I bought the blue Jogo because why not? Jogo versus Jogo, why not? Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Just kind of want to bring that to you guys' attention on what's going down. But yeah, this furthermore kind of really does confirm to say that Flame Divine Arrow Sukuna is at this point it's guaranteed for anniversary. If they choose not to, like, for whatever reason, then that will be... essentially that'll be a loss of money on their end. That's all I will say. But yeah, Joker Friday, we're definitely going to be pulling this man regardless. If I have to go for pity, we will go to pity. I'm getting him regardless.